Now, I'm sure you have seen plenty of these videos. The Stanley Cup chaos shoppers are literally getting trampled for them.
We're not talking about the hockey trophy.
Right.
This is the Stanley Cup that when you scroll social media, you will see video after video of long lines, mad dashes, fights, and tears over the tumbler.
It is something else. The TikTok hashtag has nearly 7 billion views. So why is this century-old company so successful now? You can't help but wonder and then learn something from it. They are doing something right. Ellen Briggs is a brands analyst at Morning Consult. She's live with the lessons companies can learn from Stanley. Good morning. Welcome to Houston's Morning Show.
Good morning, guys. Thanks so much for having me.
Well, we are talking about a brand that's 110 years old. Their target audience has definitely changed from blue-collar working men to women and tweens. So what are we talking about with this product? Is it more about the audience than the product?
Yes, at this point, it is definitely more about the audience and the product. So any product can be a status symbol, right? You've got cars, shoes, clothes, jewelry, and there have been, in the last few years, many different status water bottles. Thinking back the last few years, we've got Camelbacks, Hydro Flasks, Swells, and now Stanley is sort of the it water bottle. So with this consumer trend phenomenon that we're seeing, what's really driving it, the status that consumers are wanting to communicate via their purchase of a Stanley is one about community, right? They're seeing everyone online post about it, they're interested in it, they want to go out and participate in that community themselves and share their own experiences. So again, products can mean different things at different price points, but at this price point, it's definitely about community and just participating in a trend with other folks.
So you got to imagine this has to be a game of long game, essentially, right? I mean, ultimately, you would think and assume that this would become limited edition products. Does this create the line and the potential for that?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the big question that all of people like myself are kind of trying to answer right now. Is this sustainable? And oftentimes with trend cycles, we'll see once little kids on either end, once very young consumers or very old consumers get a hold of a product, that sort of middle core young adult demographic often shifts away from it. So that's something that remains to be seen. The difference with Stanley is there's an X factor here. It's rising to prominence alongside TikTok. Some of the other products that I mentioned previously weren't around or didn't reach their heyday with the help of TikTok in the mix. So that social media platform drives so much shopping, so much awareness of brands. So it really is on a level of its own now, and it's going to be up to the brand to see if they can not only capture this initial audience, but keep them into the future as well.
Yeah, well, you mentioned TikTok. They did these collabs with influencers and with Starbucks, and they came out with these great colors that everybody seems to want. Do you feel like traditional advertising and marketing is a thing of the past, and you almost have to find an influencer to back your product?
It's a great question. Traditional advertising will always be around in some form. Linear TV, like this broadcast that we're on now, is still a really effective way to reach a very large audience. But when we're talking about younger consumers, especially young women, we know are on, from our research at Morning Consult, are on social media and especially on apps like TikTok at notably higher rates than their male counterparts. So influencers, our data and our research shows again and again, are very effective mouthpieces for brands. And if they're out depicting themselves, using a product, loving a product, will definitely sway a lot of consumers to make that purchase and try it out for themselves.
All right, interesting conversation, Ellen. Thank you for taking time to talk to us today. Have a good one.
Thanks so much. You as well.
All three of us are Stanley free right now, right?
For now.
It's just a cup. It's
my
just a
daughter
cup.
has one. I will say we're not a totally Stanley free household because my tween daughter had to have
couldn't
one.
miss out.
Had to
So
have
then you'll
one.
be up next.
I don't know. I mean, I got to see if it leaks, if it really stays as cold as
You'll
my
have to
Yeti.
be our influencer and let us know if we need to be getting on the bandwagon.
Next with us.
Yeah, I do like the handle.
All right.
Nice handle.